The clock is ticking down to Decision 2010, but before you cast your vote, we're giving you a chance to meet the men and women who will be on the ballot. 24-Hour News 8 political reporter Rick Alvin here with the first in our series of candidate profiles.
Tonight, we have the first of what will be a number of profiles of candidates and campaigns around West Michigan. As I've been telling you for months, Decision 2010 is going to require you to do a little research. You're going to have to find out exactly which candidate comes closest to representing your views and ideas and taking them to Lansing or Washington. We're going to look at a lot of state house races, but we're going to start with the state senate race. Remember, of the 10 Senate districts that we cover, 8 of them will have new members come January, and one of those that we know for sure that will have a new member is in the 33rd Senate District. That currently is represented by Republican Alan Cropsey. It is made up of Isabella, Montcalm, Ionia, and Clinton counties. There is one Democrat, James Hoisington, who is on the ballot. He'll be there in November, but there is a Republican primary. And the 2 Republicans that are vying for that seat, Brian Calley and Michael Trebesh. Brian Calley, from the financial services industry and community banking, currently a state representative. He represents part of the 33rd right now. Michael Trebesh is a CPA and also a small business owner. They both want your votes, and here's why.
Many of the policy proposals that I've had over my term and a half in the State House have never really gotten a fair hearing. And the legislative process, I've learned, is really all about momentum. And so if you can get it to the point, say in the Senate, which is more conservative, the Senate where the people that think the same way that I do hold a majority, you can use that to build momentum behind policy changes.
I am disappointed, as a lot of people are, with the direction of Lansing. We're bleeding jobs, and as a result we're losing our children and our grandchildren. We need some, I guess, basic management and common sense, financial sense down in Lansing, and I could just sit home and ignore it and just go about my business and let the world go where it wants to go. But I believe I have the skills and the background to help direct the Lansing so that we can create jobs and keep our children and grandchildren here in Michigan.
So there's a look at the first race in the 33rd Senatorial District. One of these 2 Republicans will end up on the ballot in November. We'll come back and profile the Democrat and Republican and any independents then. But in the meantime, if you want to look at all of this information, don't have to wait for me. Go to woodtv.com. You'll find this same interactive map. You'll be able to find your district and find out the candidates that are looking for your votes. And coming up in just a few minutes, we'll profile another race right here on 24-Hour News 8.